Hey, what's up everybody? Casey here at Zero Fly and Tackle, once again with a new fly for you today. We're going to do Barr's Bouface Leech. I like fishing big leeches. Big leeches catch big fish, and today I'm going to show you how to tie this one. Alright, so for Barr's Bouface Leech, I've got an Ahrex NS105 streamer hook in a size 8. And to that I have added a 5/32 gold Wapsi Cyclops bead, just a brass bead. By all means, if you want this to get down deeper, add a tungsten bead or even some lead wraps onto the shank of the hook as well. For tying thread, I'm just going to use some black uni thread and a 6/0. You can use UTC 140 if you like. I don't like going thinner than that on a pattern like this, and you'll see why in a little bit, just because we're going to have to pull down on some rabbit hide pretty with a bit of tension to hold it in place, and you just get more pulling power with the thicker thread. You can torque on it a little bit more. So we'll trim the tag and lay down a little bit of thread. We're not going to go all the way to the end on this hook. Now for the real meat on this fly, we're going to get a Hareline rabbit strip in black. And we're going to tie that in almost 3/4 of the way up the shank. I'll obviously trim that to length. I've pulled a little bit of hair off the front just to give me a nice clean tie-in point, and here's where we want that heavier thread, just to be able to apply nice firm pressure while we're fixing that in place. And because I like fishing big giant chunks of meat, we're going to leave that as a long tail. Now, like I've told you guys a million times, I can always trim this down if I want that to be shorter when I'm fishing. I can't make it longer when I'm on the water. Why would I want a giant profile like this? If I'm fishing low light, for example, this will show up in the water. So, you know, if you're trolling around under a full moon, it's going to be pretty productive. Something big like this is going to stand out in the water. If you've got colored up water, something like this is going to stand up. And sometimes they just want a big chunk of meat, and the bites that you get fishing a big chunk of meat can be pretty exciting. So for a bit of flash, I'm going to throw in a strand or two of Hedron's Pearl Flashabou. I just go single strand down each side. You can do 2 if you want, 3, however much you like. Fix that into place and trim that to length accordingly. Now for the boo on the face, for the Bouface Leech, we're going to take some Nature Spirit Fish Hunter Marabou in black. And you can play with colors too. Like you can do, you know, an olive body and a black head, or and brown, or you know, mix match. You can do them all solid colors. We sell these in the shop just as solid colors, you know, black and olive. Those are 2 of my favorites. I also like to have them in brown and in wine colors as well too. But if I had to pick just one, I would go with a black. I'm just going to take off some of the fluffy junk down at the bottom of the stem here. Just cleans it up a little bit. And I'm just going to take that Marabou. I'm not going to tie it in. I can cheat a little bit and put a little bit of a gap in there. The Marabou will hide it. But we're just going to tie that in, kind of rolling the tip of that Marabou around the shank of the hook so we get even coverage. And then just to cover up that little bit of nastiness there, we're going to take some Hareline dubbing in black Just spin that on for a little bit of a head. And then we'll just give it a quick whip finish right behind the bead there. If you want to put a little bit of head cement on your thread to glue it in place, that's the time to do it. And there you have a nice, big, meaty leech pattern. Now, I've tied this on a size 8 for, still water applications. You can go smaller if you like, and if you want to get down real small, you can use like micro pine zonker strips, for example. Just a little bit smaller profile. If you want to go bigger, if you fish it on a size 4 and throw it in a river with a magnum strip and see what happens. When you talk leeches, a lot of times people immediately go straight to the lakes. Now, albeit one of my favorite lake patterns is a leech, don't forget it in the river as well. So very effective fly. Give this one a shot. Like I said, big bites on big pieces of meat. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, hope you guys like this one. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you're not already, if you want to see more of our content that's coming down the pipeline. Like always, I'll have all the materials linked in the description, and they can be purchased online, www.c-run.com. Come see us in person, come grab them at the shop, and yeah, let's talk leeches. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you for the next one.